Hey guys, it's Tim with Texas Wild Outdoors. I'm out here at the lake doing a little bit of pre-season scouting. It's mid to late June, I don't know, 25th or so. It's hot and humid. It's actually kind of cloudy today, so it's not real hot, but it's dang sure humid. It actually rained on us a little bit on the way over here. So I'm gonna wander around here, see if I can't find any buck beds, if I can find some bedding, doe bedding, see what I can find, some trails, some old rubs, see what I can spot. I just walked up on a bed right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of, you can see the grass is all laid down there. It's clearly a bed. I'm thinking buck bed, but judging by how large it is, it may be doe bedding, several does. But it's right here on the edge of the property with for a south wind. But I'm gonna wander around out here. There's some places on the backside over there that I want to check out where I've seen a bunch of trails on Google Earth. I'm gonna go over there. I actually hunted there last year once and seen a buck chasing a doe late rut, and I'm gonna go over there, see if I can't find some rubs, some scrapes, something, some beds. Have me a better idea where to go this year. I took a chance this year and left my stand and my camera out here, which was a mistake, without a doubt. You're not technically supposed to, but I thought it was so back in the woods that nobody would find it, but apparently somebody found it and it's gone. Lost a stand and a camera, but it's my own fault. I can't really complain about it too much. I shouldn't have left it out there. This year I'm hoping that I can afford to get a more mobile setup. That way I ain't got to leave them out here, because that stand is one of them cheap ones. It's about 40 pounds, the stand itself. Just not feasible to carry out here every time. So this year I'm hoping to get a more mobile setup, something lighter, maybe a saddle if I can afford it. Those things are expensive though. But anyway, I'm going to wander around a little bit and we'll check in as we find things, spot some stuff. I've already found a bit of milkweed that I've stuck in my pocket, so I'll have wind checkers for next year anyway, if nothing else. Alright, I'll check back with you in a bit. There's a buck bed. Very little doubt. Right there. Mark that. Some clear track here. It's a definite trail here. I believe it's hog. Clearly some crawdads down in there. I can't find any real tracks, but this is most likely a hog trail. Okay guys, I just walked up on this. It's another milkweed. For those of you who don't know what you're looking for out here, this is it. At least in central Texas. This is what I'm looking for. I just pulled off enough stuff right there that'll last me probably 2 years. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to keep it in except my pocket right now. But for some reason I took all my stuff out of this backpack because I was just thinking water. Honestly, last year I found all this stuff during hunting season. I didn't expect them to be opening up right now. But live and learn, I suppose. So I've come across a couple of doe beds. Nothing really all that promising for setting up, but I'm just now getting over to where I was talking about the area that had all the trails. So hopefully I'll be able to find some doe beds and a buck bed or two over there. I come across one buck bed that I probably should have filmed, but I didn't. And yeah, we'll see what we can figure out as far as places that I can hunt this year. This isn't going to be my only scouting trip. I got a lot going on, but I plan on making it out here at least 2 or 3 times this summer to try to find some places. Planning on, honestly, I don't think I'll even hunt that place where I left my stand last year. Mainly because, one, you can't see anything there. You don't know there's a deer until it's literally walking up on you. So there's no time to prep. And two, if somebody has found my spot, chances are they're going to be popping in there every now and then and checking to see if I left anything there, which will ruin it. So I might as well not bother with it. Plus, I've hunted it for the last several years, and I've had some good bucks come through there, but I've lost a lot of trust in it over the last year or two, just because I don't ever see anything worth shooting. I have them on camera, but they're never there at the right times, and the wind swirls really bad in them trees like that. So I'm going to try to get more open, somewhere where the wind will stay steady, and like I said, I want to get a whole lot more mobile this year, get into better areas, scout out, try to find some places and just sneak in there and set up instead of having my stuff set up. Alright, I'll walk around a little bit. If I find any more doe beds or buck beds, I'll turn the camera on, film them, show them. I haven't seen any rubs, but I didn't see a whole lot of rubs last year either. So, alright, we'll check back in a minute. Okay guys, I just walked up on a set of doe beds. It's really clear. It's doe beds. I got trails coming in right over there. You probably won't be able to see them, but you can see the grass all through here is laid over. They've been laying down. It's kind of hard to see them right now, but that for sure. There's one right there. And you look, it's completely surrounded by trees and in high grass. Without a doubt, this is a doe bedding. Only problem is, right now in the middle of the summer, this buck bedding is hard to find because they're in bachelor groups. But trying to find the old ones from last year here and there. I found one or two. I still haven't found any rubs, which really kind of surprises me. I know there's bucks back here. I've seen them. But anyway, I'll mark this on my app. This is fairly close to where I was talking about. I'm about 200 yards further back. So I'll mark this doe bedding, and I'll check back in here in a few minutes. Okay, it's hard to be sure. I believe this is a doe bed or a buck bed right here, backed right up to this tree. There's one here. There's another here. And there was one on the other side too. This is probably one right up in there. And then I lost it. Like I said, it's hard to tell in the middle of June. They're kind of hard to see. They're not using the same beds in the middle of summer. as they were in the middle of rut. But I'm almost to the edge of the property again. I'm going to step back into these trees here, have a look around for some doe beds. There's a bed there. There's a pretty good bedding area. Alright, let's take a look in these trees. Get out of the sun for a few minutes. Alright. Here's an old grub. I don't see any more. Okay, so I didn't find anything in those trees back there other than that one old rub that didn't even look like it was used last year. But I backtracked because I kind of led myself into a trap there. Had to come back around, go back through the open field, and cut back in down here further, actually closer to the exit because we're getting hot and tired and about ready to go. But cut back in, and there's an old buck bed right there, backed right up to these bushes. Definitely a buck bed, and apparently they're still using this area here somewhere. I haven't found it yet, and I probably won't because I'm probably not going to spend that time. I'm hot and tired. My wife is hot and tired. We're getting eaten up by mosquitoes. We done sweat off all of our bug spray. So, but they're obviously still using it because there are trails leading into here and out of here. Right down here in the creek, you can see you can see the tracks. They're still coming in and out, still using it. Those are small tracks, but they're clearly here, clearly still using this area. So I'm going to wander around, mosey our way back to the car, and see if I can spot anything else. But we're about done. It's hot, humid, quite miserable. Alright, I'll check back in if I find anything else interesting. Alright.